Hey everyone, welcome to Midtown for New Brew Thursdays. My name's Will,
I'm Ket.
and we're here to talk about some beer today.
First off, we got Wet Coast Mexican dark lager called Costa Humeda from our friends at Wet Coast Brewery in Gig Harbor, Washington.
Yep, right outside of Tacoma there.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Mexican dark lager.
Went down to the brewery, bought these directly from them. Really cool little tap room. Got a nice lagery nose. A little darker than usual.
I was actually expecting to be a little darker.
Right?
It's kind of the Negro Modelo or
it's
something. It was
definitely
only
dark in the
Mexican
flavor.
dark lager I've ever tried. So.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Right? So think lager, but with a lot more body.
A little more flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it.
That's very drinkable. Really not bad at all.
All right.
And just so you guys know, all of these can be found in our bottle shop here at Midtown. Currently available, especially all these local brews. There's really no other way you can find them in town at the moment.
Yep, you can get it at their brewery at Wet Coast in Gig Harbor. I know they service a couple places on the peninsula, but
Sure. Yeah.
we go down and like to visit with them and pick it up ourselves. Same with their next beer from Western Red. It's the Tin Hat Strawberry Blonde from Paulsbo, Washington.
Yeah, Paulsbo is flooded with breweries, all of them really stellar, and all of them very small little operations, family owned. And the best part is all of the Paulsbo breweries all work together. If somebody's running short on something or there's labor issues, they jump in and help each other out. And so it's been a lot of fun getting to know all those guys and spending time in their breweries. All right, so we have, we say a blonde?
It's a Strawberry Blonde.
Strawberry blonde. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's got plenty of fruit in the nose.
I can smell the strawberry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of unexpected.
Oh, yeah, I can drink that.
It's also really drinkable. I mean, I don't know that I would call it a fruit beer per se.
No, it's just got a little hint
Right.
of strawberry.
It's just all kind of cutting through, not super bitter. Lots of carbonation. That's one thing I would note. Very carbonated.
That's my kind of beer,
Yeah.
honestly. Good disc golf beer, spring, summer.
Very sessionable. You can sit there and drink and drink.
Sit in the hot tub, hit that all day long.
And we actually have a couple different varieties from Western Red Brewing in our cooler, and you can often find them on tap. In fact, we have them on tap at the moment. We've got their Powder Wedge Porter on tap, and a couple other styles in the cooler for you guys to check out.
And that's another one that I don't think you can purchase outside of their brewery besides here.
You'd be hard pressed to find. You might be able to find it at a bottle shop.
Yeah,
or
they
the
don't
brew stores, but
readily distribute, so we actually go and get it from them as well.
Yep.
This one we don't get from them, but it's from Boneyard Beer. It's called the Incredible Pulp.
Boneyard's
You
one of
see
my
the sticker?
favorite. One of my favorite breweries for sure.
They make great beer.
Uh,
Unfortunately, I'm allergic to hops.
And they pretty much only.
I still drink IPAs, but I don't
They're very
drink too
IPA
many of them.
focused.
Yes, they're
Most of
very
their beers are
hoppy.
very hoppy.
They're best known for their hoppiness, I
Indeed.
believe. So, give this a try. And I'm not going to chug on this one like
Yeah, here I'll,
like the rest of the less hoppy beers.
And that's one of the things we were talking about before we started this. Is that there's different beers for different people. And so if you're sensitive to hops, Ket's actually got a really good palate for less hoppy beers because they bother him a little bit. Ooh, and again, fruit on the nose. But again, I would say not a fruit beer per se because it definitely tends to get out of the way. This has actually got a pretty complex malt bill on this one. There's a lot of...
I mean, for a guy that avoids hops but likes the flavor of hops, that's not. I think the term is like hop forward or whatever.
Right.
It does, hops.
This is not hop forward. That's
It
what I'm
doesn't
saying.
hit me right away.
Malts come through. I mean,
So-
it's definitely an IPA. It's definitely in that like the grapefruit or not grapefruit, but blood orange citrus flavors come through. But very understated hops, especially for an IPA.
Yeah, I like the subtle oranginess of it.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah,
oranginess.
like I said, I've been looking forward to trying this one, but I hadn't picked it up. yet because I was kind of worried that it was too fruity and too fruit forward, and then somebody else had said that they had it on tap. And I was like, ooh, well, I have those in the cooler, and we're going to have to give it a try. So I'm glad we get to do that.
You know, like for me, for someone that doesn't drink a lot of IPAs, this would be something I would have every once in a while.
Definitely, if somebody says I hate IPAs,
I don't like that real hoppy.
That's one that they could really get into quite easily.
All right, moving on to one that we are not even gonna try to pronounce right now.
It's a Marzen.
It's a Marzen, yeah. It's a smoked Marzen. It's also, I guess, one of the last breweries that still make a smoked Marzen.
True, and I also, one of the few things that I can read on this guy is right up here at the top, you can see Reinheitsgebot in some of this German text here. So this is one of those beers that's been subjected to the German purity laws, or at least the brewery has, and they've made no mincing about that. So it's going to be an older style, unchanged, not a lot of the American, like, let's shove a bunch of hops and a bunch of flavors into it.
Yeah, I believe it's barley.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Mostly barley.
And then the Marzen style is a little sweeter.
So they say they kiln the barley over beechwood logs and then mature it in 14th century cellars.
And that's again part of that whole Reinheitsgebot thing. These are breweries that have been around brewing beer exactly as they brew it today for hundreds of years. So that's an interesting little tidbit when you're looking at some of these German stuff.
It's gonna be an interesting one. I'm excited to try this, but
right, no, this is definitely.
A little scared here.
Yeah, let's put the globes out here. This is definitely the one that we've been looking forward to the most. And I expected it almost to be a little darker than that, even.
All right.
Acht Schlenklerle Rausch beer. I got Rausch beer. Rausch beer. Yeah. Smoke beer, right?
We'll take that.
All right. Well, before this last one.
Oh, it's like liquid smoke off the bat.
It smells like a wet campfire. You want to do a little cheers
here?
Oh,
yeah.
Cheers to you guys as well. Oh. Yeah, I mean, smoke is definitely the dominant flavor.
I mean, it tastes like a campfire.
That was the one thing that I'd heard so far, was that it was a campfire in a glass, and not in any bad way. It's like cedar log fire is kind of the...
You know, I don't know that I would drink this every day, or that I would drink a lot of it. It's definitely something you share with a friend.
Yeah, but, I think that's kind of indicative of this bottle in general. This is a perfect bottle to split, unless you just really love it. There's certainly.
I mean, there's some people that really like the smell of I love the smell of campfire, but it tastes more like liquid smoke,
right?
And beer.
Again, I get like that, almost like smoked salmon, very similar to smoked
salmon.
No,
it's liquid smoked salmon without the salmon flavor.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think the other thing to note is a lot of times when you hear smoky flavors, you're thinking more like the smoke flavors you would find in whiskeys or scotches, and in beer it tends to go with the bitter, dark.
Oh no, this is like straight up
not super dark.
Barbecue.
And a lot of that darkness does come from the smoke. Yeah, barbecue. Yeah.
So, probably go good with your barbecue, backyard barbecue, or I don't think you want to go smoke on smoke though. Honestly, I might be a little too smoky, but.
But I think you would probably pair it a lot like a wine. You'd want to put it with some darker, bold flavors. You'd match it more like a red than a white for sure. Very interesting.
All right. Akla Florla Rauch beer.
Yeah.
There we go. We tried.
I try to have the right pronunciation for beers, but I'm going to have to go look this one up.
I think we need a real German guest on.
If anyone knows, if anyone has the correct pronunciation, please let us know. We would love to be able to say it properly.
All right. Well, thank you for watching our New Beer Thursday
New Brew Thursday.
New Brew Thursday.
Kind of inspired by the Untapped badge of the same name. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but we're now using Untapped menus here. We are an Untapped verified venue, and Untapped, if you're not familiar with that in general, is an app for Android, iOS. It lets you check into your beers, leave a rating, leave tasting notes. A lot of people ask, how do you know so much about beer? And the answer is that I started using Untapped and tracking everything that I drink. And one of the harder badges to get is New Brew Thursday. So in effort to help everyone get theirs, on Thursdays, we'll be doing a little video like this where we sample what's in our cooler and give you guys an idea of what you can come down and try right here this week, you know, here at Midtown. So hopefully everybody is on Untapped and following us. If not, download it, get online, follow us, and check in at Midtown.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that shit's smoky. Oh.